You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? And now you get to stake a claim.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number...
Sorry, but...
Concern? Why would I be concerned?
Arch enemies? Wait a minute, you...
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two, which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can...
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Speaking of which, how...
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And he's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even...
I understand now. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see.
No! This is an assignment from Master Jean!
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is...
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known...
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression.
But... didn't you...
Curious. We've only I assume you need me to teach you the
That's right! Amber told us to come and talk to...
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. We can put that aside for now.
Paimon's... Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
You finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first...
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the... Don't worry, there's a time and place for...
You need to be in the right mood for...
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a root, but you needn't worry. At least, not if Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should... I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great... Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique... Mark my words! Vengeance will be mine!
Not even close.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And it seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formality. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, as the
morning dew?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by... Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words.
But didn't you just say, my dear friend?
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set... It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were... This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing...
Wait! This is all too... perhaps it would be better if you...
Very well. Come with me. Next on the agenda...
Oh, you're EULA.
You there, lowly laborer. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Huh? I can't make heads or
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your... Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you...
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strict? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just, like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too close. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark...
Wow. The Lawrence name really does carry a terrible
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. there, lowly toiler. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom... right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawn... Fine. You may spare yourself the...
Hey! Stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the...
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan. And if that wasn't enough, here you are.
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not...
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here. I'm sorry, but listen here. If you...
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's... It's all right. This happens quite often.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Don't worry. What with me being a knight of Favonius, they're usually... Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no...
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of... At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of...
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for...
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something... But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way, right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep EULA from getting anyone else right.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to drag...
It's so cold!
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and... For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse, but a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward...
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventure. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can...
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember... More speed. Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated.
Paimon almost didn't make it. So, are we a Christopher?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make My family set only the highest expectations for me. Let's proceed, shall we? Crush! This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
La la la. Da da da.
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
No touching.
Well done. Your performance was and you managed to remain calm even in these grueling Given such an outstanding performance, it's
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right?
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the train?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it. It's too cold here.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. Now,
Huh? What is it?
certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh,
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being... So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Paimon knew something was off.
All in the name of vengeance. No, now then, given that your training is complete, I already have something in mind.
The air is just right.
Shudder!
Oh, hey, EULA. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to...
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter.
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's...
Yes? Is there something else you'd like?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Coming right up. It'll take...
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd...
So, we clearly didn't order this. Yet you prepared it without
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then... please wait a moment while I get...
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for...
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I get EULA treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't eat...
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't... Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts...
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary... EULA's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too...
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah,
Well...
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on.
Oh, I am stuffed.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get... All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Spring.
Aren't you coming with...
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness.
Let's meet again.
Here, the Gebratenes Fleischmitz sauerkraut. And by the way, don't worry too much when EULA says
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand... But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just...
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing. They are unable to see past her family. So no matter what EULA tries to do...
How come you're able to see EULA did...
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an up. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius.
Whoa. So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined EULA must have been. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights, in the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonia. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. People like EULA should be approached with care and understand. I believe a day will come when things...
Once everything's settled, we should...
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy. Take care.
Eye for an eye.